I gave 5 streamers the ultimate creative contest. They issue challenges that can be completed using any video game in existence. They are then awarded points based on how well they complete each challenge. And in the end, the one with the most points will be crowned as the coveted Gamer D. Welcome to Challenge a Gamer, and this is today's challenge.
Displace an object, furthest wins.
There's no teleportation, you have 10 minutes starting now.
Well, I don't even know what this means. Displace an object?
People aren't objects. I would just slam and throw someone, so that won't work.
We could run into something with a car, the moving of something from its place or position.
That means something has to be in place, and you have to move it.
How are we gonna measure this?
That is gonna be our second challenge of the evening. Displacing an object as far as you can. Gunnar, do you know the definition of displacement?
Yeah, as someone who took physics, yeah, you just it's the distance traveled from like the original point, I hope.
Not quite. So there is a difference between distance and displacement, all right? Say there's like point A, point B. You move this way. The distance would be the entire length from here to here, but the displacement will be from here to here, a straight line,
Mr.
all right?
Black, have a-
Yes,
have a
yes,
question?
yes.
Would
Go
it be
ahead.
on the exam?
Just keep in mind, keep in mind. It's useful information, you know?
I
Like,
didn't bring my pen and paper with me, sorry.
now that we all got a solid idea of what displacement is, shall we take a look at the challenges?
Yeah, I could boot up Don't Starve. If I had Portal installed, I could just teleport something off the map. Alright, so I want to teleport it to like the dark side. So you're kind of teleporting it to a different universe.
The furthest distance from where it starts and ends. Okay. Okay, that's displacement. So it started on this thing. Go faster!
So we want to whack something. I have a baseball game. I love America. See, I told you guys.
Midnight Ghost Hunt. Possess the duck, become the duck. Okay. That is my attempt.
So this is what we're gonna pick. We have this flower, we're gonna bring it like to the dark zone. That warps me somewhere random, but I'm not gonna take it. In chance, it warps me like right back to where I was. Drop, please. There we go. All right, you know what? I don't need the full 10 minutes. This is as far as we get. I'm happy with this displacement.
Okay, 10 minutes of this. Now we gotta go around the lake, around the lake.
The thing is, we have to hit the ball now. And it's what I'm worried about. Oh, for fuck, I'm pitching. Crap. This counts. Just throw him like a meatball or whatever, yeah? Oh, yeah, it's awful fielding. That's it. That's a home run or whatever, yeah, in the park. 90 feet each side. I don't know what a foot is, but I think it's good.
All right, and that's the end of the map. Okay.
Right? So those are all our attempts.
BRBTeaBreak. What?
I don't even know what a foot is.
First, T, how do you think you did?
I love baseball, I love America. The ball went far. I was in the park home run, from my understanding. I don't know American terms. 47 feet we're saying, which is about 37 hamburgers. I don't know. I think pretty well. Yeah,
Like, yo, they love to measure things in football fields. So how many football fields, T?
like soccer fields? Or like NFL? What do you call NFL? What was that?
So,
37 washing machines. I don't know, man.
Ijitoma, how do you think you did?
Hey, I'm lucky I was too stupid to know how to teleport in that game, you know? Right. But, hey, looking at T-Break hitting a baseball, and then I think Don't Starve has a bigger map than Stardew. I think that was a banger one for me. I think this is my redemption arc from the last challenge. Yeah, we'll see about it.
All right, cool. And Mindy,
Well, you know, I was honestly surprised I didn't get last place last time. But, you know, this time,
Hello?
I think I misunderstood the challenge. And I just pushed a little chest over.
I mean, hey, you know, that was a far distance. Like, the nice thing about yours is that you decided very early and you spent all 10 minutes doing it, you know? Like, some people took a while to decide.
There's no way I lose this.
Then we have Max. Max, your attempt was just throwing a duck.
My mind, I don't have really a lot of games where I could just craft and move objects, so I had to go with the first thing, which was Midnight Ghost Hunt. So I just had to like yeet myself as far as possible. So I was like, hey, that's where my mind was at. That's where my head was at.
Everyone's decision was to throw something. But you guys realize displacement just means that you have to take something from point A to point B, right? Ijitoma had the right thing where he just picked up a flower, moved it somewhere else. Everyone thought you had to push it in some way. When
Did I didn't pass maths? Come on. You just
Yeah,
break
yeah,
the maths?
physics wasn't my best
Oh, it's physics,
subject.
okay.
I was having a smooth brain day.
I'm lucky I got out of high school.
master's degree, Mindy? Master's?
Yeah, see, I like that, biological science, not the, physics with the moving of things.
Right.
Understood. Just
The dedication, though.
hopefully your patients won't have anything displaced. Then you might end up eating their organs or something.
Oh gosh.
Gunnar, now that you watch the scenes, what do you think? Who do you think is ranking high here?
You know what? I just hope Minnie wins because she really just stood there for 10 minutes pushing a box. I can't, man.
Fair enough. Now, those keen of you guys might notice there's one person missing from that video there, so let's watch their attempt, shall we?
I could get a planet and just throw it across the solar system. Universe Sandbox Legacy. There we go. Hold on. Here's a literal simulation of our solar system. And we take this Earth. So what if we change it to 1,000 kilometers per second? Hold on. Oh, well, I threw it completely out of the solar system. And as you can see, this tiny little Earth that is now a ball of molten lava going out of the solar system at 33 times the speed of light. End of the solar system. About 9.3 billion miles. Does that count?
By the way, that card didn't say throw.
Did it not say throw? Oh, displace. My apologies. It was...
So Circadia threw a planet. Yeah, I think we all know who won this challenge here. Someone who's outside the sandbox,
duck,
maybe?
Yeah.
How do we compete with that?
Circadia, you seem a little confused at the end there. Like you thought the entire thing was throw.
Yeah, my brain, when I hear displace, I immediately think of throw, because I was like, oh, displace something, throw it,
Yeah, but like at the end, you didn't even like mention displace, which is quite weird, because we have this footage.
Displace an object. Displace an object. Displacing an object. Displacing. I have to displace an object. I think displace an object. Displace an object. Displace an object. I think I could. No. Displace an object. For displacing an object, furthest distance gets the win. My God. I need to think so hard. Displacing an object. I keep saying it in my head, but I'm like, displace an object. Displace an object. Oh, what about Universe Sandbox?
Oh, dude. That was a lot of times you said displace out loud.
What? Dude, I'd woke up like a half hour before we did our session, and I was so like, I think that, yeah, okay, I don't even want to hear it, Mr. Jet Lag.
Okay.
Now that we watched everyone's attempt here, we gotta measure it somehow, right? I went through and did the grunt work and did all the calculations for us, so let's take a look. First, we have Max. I took your character, where he landed, and luckily you walked a pretty decent path directly back to where you started, which was really good, because I could count your steps. I estimated your steps. You took roughly 9 steps. I looked up the average step length, which is 2.5 foot. So in total, you displaced around 22.5 foot, which is not too bad, not too bad. Adri Toma. Now this one, it was a little bit more difficult. I took one point where you actually walked directly south from the starting point. You walked exactly 20 steps before you opened up the map. Since you are a child, I'm gonna count those as half steps because it just makes sense, right? Like you're not gonna walk as far as an adult. I'm just counting those as roughly half the distance of a regular person.
She's not walking though. Look at her go. She's galloping. That's a banger of a step.
Every step is a jump.
Yeah, but those legs also look disproportionately short compared to regular people. So like, let's say that balances out.
Fair
All
enough. Fair enough.
When you open the map, I will count that as 25 feet. And so we did the full calculation. And it's going to bring us to a total of 709 feet there, which is really good. No need to argue about that. That was a pretty good score right there. Circadia, I mean, like, about 9 billion miles. we don't need too many calculations here. Come on.
Too crazy.
What's that in feet, though? I have no idea what we're talking about. What am I?
A lot. Like 4 hamburgers or something.
Four hamburgers.
It's a Spider-Man person.
Like Wendy's burgers
Miles,
too?
Yeah.
Like 10 kangaroos.
Next, we have Mindy. This one was a little bit more difficult because it is pixel art. So what I had to do was I had to figure out a point of reference out of all of this. And I saw the door is equal to 1 tile. If the door is equal to the tile size, and door size are roughly 3 feet, so I used that as a guesstimation. I went in and counted how many steps you took towards your end, and you took 115 tiles left and 18 tiles up. So we pull in a little bit of Pythagoras, and we'll figure out that you had a distance of 349.2 feet. Like pretty fair, pretty like it's a pretty good score, Lastly, we have BRBTeaBreak, and for this one, I have a visual presentation for you guys.
Perfect.
All right, and that is time. So the displacement is where the time ends, right? When I call time, the ball was right there. We're gonna have to count it based on that. Your character moved a little bit, so first, let's shove them back. Next, we need to draw a straight line from where it starts to where it ends. So, you know, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we need to find a point of reference. And luckily, we have a dude right there, so we're gonna put that. It is roughly one dude, and then it goes right past his dump truck ass for the second one. So that's perfect. And we're gonna count that as roughly 4 feet, and assuming the regular person is 6 feet, like you know, he looks a little cheaty, but let's just assume the average person is 6 feet. So it's gonna be roughly 10 feet there.
They are giants.
All the scores combined here. Circadia is in first place with 9 billion miles. AG Toma at 709 feet. Mendigo at 349.2 feet. Max at 22.5, and BRBTeaBreak at 10 feet. Everyone good? Everyone happy?
I'm converting to meters. 1 second. I don't know what works. I might have won still.
Wait, you're
It's a
telling me
lot.
the duck beat the baseball?
I just wish I was as caked up as that baseball player is.
On God.
So right now, in first place, we have Circadia, who pulled ahead at 9 points. Then BRBTeaBreak at 6. And then we have a 3-way tie between AG Toma, Mendigo, and Max at 5 points apiece. All right. Thanks for watching. This series takes a lot of work to produce, so make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know in the comments what game you would have used to complete the challenge. Or if you're feeling creative, post what challenge you want to see in the future down below. Bye for now!